What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you journal content and videos. So if that's what you're into, please do subscribe and give me a little thumbs up on my video. It really helps me out. So I am here back on my mouse journal making journey. And I am, so far what we did in part one was we got the covers ready. This is just a piece of cardstock, which to I have adhered fabric using heat and bog. I sewed around the edge, and that is what I've done so far. And then I spent most of today working on the signatures. I had to make 15 signatures. Sorry if you hear bag in the background. That's my husband. He's cooking in the kitchen. Anyways, I'm gonna be directing him on chicken soup. Hi Miss Jen, hi Miss Gigi. How are y'all? So I made my signatures. I pretty much made them the same way, each one, just to make it a little bit easier. However, what I need to do is I need to add the trim. I need to add a pocket to one of the pages, and then I need to sew it into its cover. But first, I have to work on the cover for a second. I'm going to work on a couple of them. So I have all these things. I have 15 signatures ready to go. First, I have to add the eyelets to this hole that I have made in the cover. And that's because I'm going to actually add like a ribbon closure. I'm going to use some seam binding tape and make a little ribbon closure for this. So I need to do that first. I need to add the eyelets first. So I'm hoping that won't take me too long, but I mean, everything always takes me longer than I think it will. Okay, so now I've made the hole in all of the covers. So now I can pick a couple. I only have like a couple colors left in eyelets, so you don't have that much choice anymore as much as I used to. I actually found these eyelets at the thrift shop a long time ago, and they have pretty much served me well ever since. Okay, I do have to press down on that with some sort of force. So I always have to get up for this part right here. Okay, so there's one eyelet. Let's work on this one over here. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. I like this tool, but it also very much confuses me sometimes, and I've had it for a while. Okay, so there's that one. That's done. Let's go ahead with the next one. This one, I don't have gold on this one. I have a couple gold. And that'll look cute. Okay. I was going to go right to the signatures. I ran out of time today. I didn't work on these on the weekend. I just decided to chill out on the weekend. I did not do any crafting this weekend, so I didn't have much to show everything yesterday because I didn't do this part. And I was like, what else is there to do? Oh, here we go. Hi Monique. How are y'all? How are y'all? This don't really have much colors except for white. I have silver. Maybe silver would look cute with this. Let's do silver. Just because. Okay. You doing all right, babe? Cool. We are making chicken soup. Oh, and we're going to go eat at Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse tomorrow. I'm so excited. we're doing like a staycation type of thing, and we're splurging on things around town instead of actually going out. That's our staycation. Huh? We're going to Las Vegas. Hi, Zena. How are you? So I'm excited for some good steak tomorrow. I've already looked at the menu because I know I was going to take forever if I looked at the menu at the restaurant. So I've looked at the menu. The steak went up $10. Now it's a $70 steak. So like every week we're gonna go eat and do something fun. This week is Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse. Let's see. They have the best little bread basket. I remember it was good. Okay, that was done. Did I miss time, Miss Vanessa? How are you? Let me put gold on these too. This is pretty gold. I'm going to add some seam binding as a closure. I'm way too excited. Let's see. I'm going to fix my camera in a second. I think it's a little crooked. Right now we're good. Okay, we got those. Okay, like 4 more. Only 4 more. You know, I think I'm going to put silver on this one. Yeah, this one will be cute silver. I need to buy more eyelets. I'm actually running out of supplies right now. Like, shockingly, I know I have a lot of stuff, but I do run out of things. I bought the chipboard, so when it comes in, I'll let you know if I like it or not. I'm hoping it'll help me skip a couple steps in the process. Instead of doing the 2 cereal boxes, I will do maybe just one of these layers of this chipboard that I bought. Is what I'm kind of hoping. I'm going to put brown on this one. And it was the same brown because I have a couple brown. Ugh, this one's more reddish. Yeah, these are it. These are it. And pretty simple closures for this. Oh gosh. I'm only 60% sure I'm doing this correctly every time I use this machine. This tool, I should say. Why are you crying, boy? Nobody's looking at you? Nobody's looking at you, boo-boo? That's so sad, boo-boo. Yes. Okay, so that one's done. This one. Maybe gold for this one. Let's put gold on this one. Miss Patricia, you got your journal in. Hello. Awesome. I'm so glad I got you safely. I was worried about it. I hope you love it. Okay, so here's another gold. I got one more after this one, and we can get started on the signatures. Oh my gosh. What's up?
Are we cooking the shallots and the tomatoes in a separate pan?
Yeah. So you gotta wash the tomatoes and cut them.
Yeah.
And cut the shallots.
Am I putting the stuff back on for covered?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh, I can't believe I didn't buy 2 onions. I can't believe. Okay. One more cover. I can't do this after I sew in the signatures. It'd be like a mess. Let's do white on this one. Oh, I have one more to do. So we'll do white on this one. Ooh, that one didn't do good. That one did not. That one crushed it. I'm telling you, this tool here, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, my cat escaped on the deck and I didn't know. I heard this horrible cry of him scratching at the window. That is scary. That sounds scary.
2 shots.
All of them. I need as much oniony flavor as you can get. Okay, so one more. Got this one to do. I think I have black ones. I think this one. I only did a white one for the other one, but I can do black. This one would be cool, black one. They're all going to be a little different. Okay. Oh, that's tough, Rain Girl. That's not easy. Oh, no. Okay, got these eyelets. You don't want them to suffer for sure. Not at all. Okay, so I got all my covers done with the eyelets. Now I can start to work on the signature. Did I have a blue one? I have the blue thread. So that's what I'm wondering. Oh yeah, I did have a blue one. I'm trying to keep the same color thread throughout. So you can see that blue that I have there. Is that the other blue one? I think that's the only blue one. Okay. So I have a signature here. And the first thing I need to do is I need to add, I need to make my camera straight first of all. There we go. It's as good as it's going to be. Okay, so I have my signature. What I need to do is add one of these hankies, one of those handkerchiefs printable that I have for my shop. And I printed 2 4x6 images on one page. Normally this would print all on one whole 8.5 by 11 page. But I shrunk it down. And I'm going to say we're going to add it to the inside of this right here. So, well, I'm going to add it on the outside, but some of the pages have really pretty illustrations right here, so I'll put it on the inside of those, but here I'm going to put it on the outside. And I'm just going to sew this on, just with a straight stitch. Sorry. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to just sew this on here. Straight stitch. I did this to my other junk journals and I love the look of it having been sewn on instead of just glued on. Okay, and after I do do this. Now we're gonna start. Now we're gonna start with the trim. I need to add the trim to the pages. So there is gonna be the pocket right there. I love it. So now what I need to do is decide where my trim is gonna go. And I think I'll add it to this page right here. And it's going to be the same for all the signatures, so that's why I'm trying to pick a good one. So that one right there, and probably this map book page, I'll add it to this one. And we'll call it a day with those two pieces. Well, technically, it's going to be 4 pieces. Let me get my trim. I've also been working on my trim this weekend, and that's pretty much the only crafty thing I was in the mood to do a little bit. So I got a nice big round wheel of trim. Oops, sorry, I touched the camera with my chair, my bad. So now I have to sew my trim on, and then after that we'll sew the signature in, since we'll have the thread color already in. Just get it all done. Okay. So actually I need 2 of these. So this right here. Just so happens that the trim is actually the color of this thread that I'm using too. Okay, so there's my trim pieces. Let me get my cover off to the side. And I'm going to sew the trim onto certain pages. And zigzag is what I'm going to do. I picked the length of, length of 2 and width of 5. That's what I do. No, actually for this I do it the biggest, widest that I can. So, I forgot I needed the widest, biggest zigzag I can do. Signature off to the side here. So go over here. Full of threads. Okay, so I'm gonna add it to the next side. Making sure my tension is good. Don't cry, little boy. Don't you cry. What are you sewing down the side? Is it fabric or paper? This is actually fabric and lace. I made this. I don't think you were here live, so you could watch it again. I did make a video about this on Friday. I think it was Friday. Fabric and lace. I spent this weekend making. You know what? I need my fabric scissors so much. What's that?
I gotta cut the tomatoes up small.
Huh?
I gotta cut the tomatoes up.
Yeah, if you can. As small as you can. There we go. That's much easier. Okay, so now this page has the trim. was also going to add trim to a MacBook page. MacBook page. So we do that. There's nothing wrong with Booba. He wants the door open. He wants to look outside, but it's like still 100 degrees. I open the door for him. He is so spoiled. I will open the door for him at 4 in the morning. Sometimes, if it's not too hot, I'll check. I've been going to bed late lately. So he gets to enjoy the door for like an hour or 2 tops. You gotta close it again because it's hot, but he wants the door open right now. And that's just not possible. He's standing by the door. He wants the door. He don't care about us. He would like the door open. That's just not gonna happen. Not till like October. Okay. So now that I have done all this, now it's time to sew in the signature. Okay, so I got my signature right here. And we need to sew it into this. So which is going to be the cover? I guess this is going to be the cover because it's a little bit busier. So let me get my handy dandy tool. This one. This one right here. So what I got is a piece of chipboard that is the size of my cover. Okay, it's the size of my cover, so 8.5 by 11. And I use this, I can place the pages here, and then I can place it down in the middle right here where it's supposed to go. And it just helps me center the pages. So what I need to do is, I need a pencil. And the very middle page, which is this one, I just need to draw a line down the middle. My pencil here. Okay, just so I know where I'm sewing. And let's get going on this here. I also need my big paper clips. You wanna, when you cook in a separate pot, right, in the little pot, we're gonna cook the tomatoes, the chilies, and the onion, and the rest of the garlic that's in that thing. Okay, so, sorry about that. I got my 2 paper clips. Let's get the pages here.
Just the chilies or the water too?
No, just the chilies. So you don't have to like squeeze them out or anything. Okay, and here's the last time that you get to kind of make sure all your pages are good and straight. This page is weird because the map on one side is upside, right side up. And then on the inside, it's upside down. So, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. Try to place the signatures here in the middle of the spine. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Yes, it's my chicken chipotle soup. I love it. This paper bag will go up here. I got a nice mix of papers here, a nice mix of book pages that I like. I got it up too high, but that's fine. I'll just compensate. Okay. All our pages here. This one's not the same size. So okay, that's better. Okay. So now here we got the cover. I'm going to place this here. In the middle of the cover. Okay. We look good. We look down here. Maybe my paper clip on one side. And my paper clip on the other side. And I'm going to go in with my straight stitch here, and I'm going in with the longest stitch. So 5 point on the stitch. Oops, sorry. I don't know if you can see it. There's that light that kind of gets in the way. Now I have done 12 pages, plus then there's that paper bag, plus then there's the cover. So technically it's 14 pages that I'm sewing through right here. Your sewing machine might be different, so go ahead and test out its limits. It's gone good and bad for me. And on this cover, you definitely want to back stitch. Let me make sure everything looks good. It looks good to me. Now we are good with this signature right here. Looks good to me. So this one is ready to be decorated. Yay. So there's one. I'm gonna keep this on with the paper clip for now because it's just gonna like spring open without its closure. It's a straight stitch on the longest setting on mine, which is a 5. Okay, so the next signature we need to work on is this pink. So I'm gonna get my neon pink out. I'm trying to use the same thread color. Get to it. And do I really need a bobbin? Oh my god, I need a bobbin. I'm gonna make Robin. Huh?
So make sure the tomatoes, chilies, garlic.
Shallot.
Shallot.
Okay.
And I put it on for how long would I put it?
Put it on like number 3.
Okay.
And you gotta stir it every once in a while. Okay. Bobbin here. Hi, Miss Delana. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Try to have some fun with the covers. Okay. So I said I was going to put the pocket in here on this side. Pocket. One that faces this way. gonna work right here. This is cute. Oop, I was supposed to make a bobbin, Daisy. Hello. I'm ready. I'm ready to go, but I have no bobbin. Oh my god. How are you gonna sew? The yellow rose signature, my favorite yellow rose from Texas. She's like representing Texas. Need to go to Texas. Maybe this winter I'll go to Texas. I don't like the humidity. I'm not going to Texas during the summer, that's for sure. Okay, so we got our neon pink bobbin in. And I'm going to make a pocket. More exciting pockets, so here we go. This is going to be a little bit more exciting. Try and line it up here. And for this one, I'm just using a 3.5 stitch. Ooh, the onion. Shallot is getting in my eye somehow. I don't know how. The onion smell. The air in Las Vegas is very dry. There's no moisture whatsoever. There is no moisture whatsoever to speak of here. Dry, bone dry. Dry, 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 dry. Okay, so now we add trim to this signature. I mean this page, I should say this page. Again, all the signatures pretty much look the same. They're the same pages. I think only two of them. I guess no, they're not all the same, but I did like go with the same. Obviously, not every book page is going to be the same. There is slight variation, but overall I use the same papers. So I'm kind of working on this as like how I would approach making a lot of journals. If they're all kind of the same, then it's easier to work because I don't have to think about it so much. Like now I know all the signatures, I'm going to put the trim on this page. So now I'm just looking out for this page. It's just less to think about or worry about. So let me get the trim on here. I'm using the widest, longest zigzag to attach this to my journal page here. So you can have our segment here. Daisy, I made paper ruffles last weekend. It was so much fun. Paper ruffles. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Do you like to attach them to journal cards? I think my fabric ruffles are easier to make than that. I've made both. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Gotta get a little funky. I like how there's different thread colors going on here. I can appreciate that. Okay, so now this page is done. So now my other trim is going on this notebook page here. gonna miss garbanzos in that soup though. Make sure to squish the chilies while you're cooking them. Don't mash them, but you squish them. Okay, here is the next one. This side.
You can need more broth.
Yeah, well, I was trying not to make so much of it. You can add more broth if you want.
I only say that because once we have these tomatoes and everything, there's like no broth.
Okay, add more. Okay. Daisy, what paper are you printing on? Just regular printer paper, whatever is the cheapest. I think it's 20. Let me check. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's just regular 20-pound printer paper. I try not to be picky about it. A lot of people want like the super bright or a little bit thicker. I just use regular cheap printer paper.
Bell pepper, is that supposed to go in?
Yeah, that's fine. You can toss it in now. Bell peppers don't take much long to cook.
So I put it in the big pot?
Yeah, you put the potatoes in too, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's all about your printer settings sometimes. Okay, so there's my trim for this signature. Now we need to sew in the signature. Make sure my pages are actually upside down. Okay. Need my piece of chipboard again. I need to mark the middle of the middle signature here. Oops, I went off. For real, I went off. Like that. Okay. Why this is not straight? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Let's get this sewn in here. It's cooking chicken chipotle soup. I love it. Because I'll be flying to Las Vegas on my way to Utah next week. How cool. It's going to be hot. Get ready for the heat because it's coming. It is here. And it's not coming. It's here. Okay, Miss Jen. Have a good night. No, it's not coming. It's here already. This heat. Ugh. Ugh, this heat is terrible. It's only like day 3 and I hate it already. I'm going to just mark right here because I couldn't really tell where the middle part was. I'm just going to mark right there. And you can see clearly what we're doing here. Okay. We are good. We are good. Seems like we're a little bit high though. Should lower it a little bit. Okay. And we got our paper clip here. Come on, why don't you want to go ahead and cover? And this one. Okay. So let's get this sewn in. I got a length of 1. Oh, let me see. Rain, I didn't see your question, Cindy. Question: 1 signature and 2 signature journals. What should I sell them for? Same size as Daisy. Tags, tucks if I'm one side. Oh, I remember you messaged me. I think you did. And I apologize. I didn't write back. I was like thinking about it. Definitely, if you want to sell them quickly, $50 for up to a 2 signature. If you really want to sell them fast. And if they didn't take you that long to make, maybe $25 for the 1 signature. If you want to sell them fast. Like if you're selling them in person, right? Okay. That signature is in. We are looking good. Oh man, I didn't even pick the cover. I wanted this side to be the cover, but I ended up with this side being the cover. Oh no. That is kind of unfortunate, but I guess I'll live because look at that, a beautiful cover right there. That would have been perfect. Girl, pay attention. Pay attention, Daisy, next time, because that is a big mistake. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Learn from me, people. Learn from me. Hang on, let me get the next signature. Again, I'm closing them because I don't have the closures for it yet, but it's coming. But I can't believe I did that. Oh my God. I did that. Why? Why? Okay, so I have 2 more of this neon pink that I gotta do. Okay. This one, what's the front of it? I love this one. This one's so pretty. I love this fabric. It's beautiful. Okay, so first I gotta put a pocket right here. This is a pocket. So let's see what pocket we put on here. Oh, this one will look cool with this pocket right here, actually. Yes. It'll look really cool. Straight stitch to me a little bit closer this time. Thank you, Emily. Just feel like I missed a big opportunity there. Can't help but feel like I blew it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so trim for 2 pages. I hate these fabric scissors. Don't buy them. They're from Michaels. Don't buy them. I need to buy good fabric scissors at one point. At some point, I'll need to. Once the tomatoes are basically like a soup, like really all cooked up, you can toss them in the soup.
foil and just still eat it?
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to check the potato. You can like cut through a potato and then you know it's all cooked. And then once the tomato, garlic, shallot mix is cooked, then you just toss that into the soup. Okay, so these trims, I'm sewing them in on the longest, widest zigzag stitch I can do. I love my sewing machine. I really, really do love it. Sometimes I'll go a bunch of videos without even using glue. Especially like my embellishments, I won't even use glue, I'll just sew them together. Until I glue it on the page, of course. That is done. I love the little lace change down here. That's so cute. I love it. Okay. So this page, and then it needs on the MacBook page right here. Two. I can't believe there used to be a time when I didn't know how to use a sewing machine. That was so crazy. And it's been fun ever since, and I try not to be scared of my sewing machine. You can always get it fixed if it does break down. So I try not to be too scared of it. I love glue, but I'm always waiting for it to dry. I'm looking for thread and fabric sales. Yes. Fabric. Did I cut this one too short? I cut this one too short to make a mistake. I found a consignment shop in our town. They sell everything. 3 shops, 3,500 consigners. Wow. How are the potatoes, babe?
Okay, let them cook a little bit.
They cook a little bit more. Okay. Make sure that you don't run out of liquid with the tomatoes. Hang on 1 second. Let me check those tomatoes.
Just half.
Probably another 5-10 minutes. Okay, so there is that page. Now, so this signature trim. Now it's time for it to go into the signature. What have I done here? Hang on. I have turned some things upside down. Okay, the whole thing is upside down. Okay, we're gonna double check right now that our pages are good where they need to be. Oh yeah, I have a new printable, you guys. It is roses. I have 3 sets of printable roses, and they print out just like this right here, side by side, and they are perfect for signatures. That's what I'm using right here. Is one of my new printables right there. No journals on purple, not 2 prayer journals on floral fabric, covers 2 signatures, 45 inch. That sounds good. Sounds like a good deal. Okay, so we got the signature. Let's get it sewn into the cover. Okay. Got my tool here that helps me. Right, I got Draw in the middle of the signature here. A rose, I suppose. Is the tradition. Very much to that, very much. You should pick out some fun book pages, some fun writing pages, etc., etc. Some paper bags are cool from the dollar store. And this book, which is one of my favorites, called Breakfast for Lovers. I love it. Here. And the last page. Okay. This is the cover I'm doing. Just kind of mark the little edge here so I know where my edges are. Center it. Drop the pages. Okay. Okay, let's get this sewn in. For the longest length stitch, straight stitch, long length. Oh my gosh. Back stitch a couple of times. Going forward. So I'm kind of escaping a little bit. Back stitch, back stitch. And there we go. You have this one sewn in. I think I went off a little bit just now. Yeah, just a tiny bit, just a tiny little bit that I went off. But other than that, we're good. We're nice and sewn in now. We got our trim and we're looking good and I love it. There's another one. Another one bites the dust. Now I just got to add the trim to it, which I'll do next. The next one is again one of these black fabric florals here. I'm going to make sure that's the cover. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I messed up on that last one. I guess. Okay, so that is done. And next, let's work on the next signature. This yellow flower here. Lots of yellow roses in these sets. Made sure to get all the color roses I could. Okay, so here's the one pages that I told you were like too pretty to cover with the pocket. So I'm going to put the pocket on the inside of it. Because these pages are so beautiful and only like half of these journals are getting them. That's all I had. But these illustrations are from one of my books and I just loved it. Cindy, they are so beautiful. I use them for all of these signatures. All of these signatures are going to have the roses. And just know that I show you the low resolution images in the preview, but they print out really, really high quality. I just don't want my work stolen, so that's why I do Okay, so let's get a pocket here on the inside of this. And, I will put this one right here. This will be cute. Got a straight stitch going on for this right here. Make it a little shorter because I'm not afraid of perforation here, not right now. So I'm at 3.5 on length. There's that. There's a pocket again. I didn't want to add on that page because look how gorgeous that is. But I will add on the inside. Okay, so now we need to add trim. Trim. I need 4 pieces of trim. I think I'll have enough to finish all those journals with the trim I made. I completely ran out of this trim. And I had to make more before I made more trim. I knew that I wanted this trim specifically for these journals because it's a little bit easier to make. And I was kind of on a time crunch here. Okay, so the trim is gonna go on this page right here. I'm doing the same thing I'm pretty much doing in all the signatures. They're all pretty much gonna be about the same. Did my doily come off now? Almost did. Almost did. Okay. So I did attach, I'll do it in a moment, but I did attach the doilies with a little bit of glue on the edge so that way I wouldn't forget them because I would literally forget them. And also makes it a little bit easier to sew them and slide like that. Okay, so zigzag stitch, longest, widest that it goes. The watermelon. That makes me want some already. Isn't it beautiful? It only came with one of those pages per book, so it's gone. It's already, that was all of them right there. They're all gone now. And that is sad. So sad. Okay. There's the trim for that page. Now I need a trim for the MacBook page. Someone must be happy he isn't crying. He's off somewhere. I don't know where he is. Is Boo Boo with you, babe? Is he on his chair?
No.
I don't know where he is then. He must be happy he's off somewhere else.
I think he's right there. Yeah.
Oh, he's right next to us. He's on his little cat bed. He has a cat tree. He's at the very bottom of the cat tree. Just laying there. He's chilling. He's way too chill. Way too chill that way. Bubba, you're the chillest, Bubba? Mr. Chiller Snowball. Okay. This side is. And I am ready for a break. I'm at an hour. This is going to take way more than an hour. I only have like 12 more to do. But tomorrow, we should be ready to decorate starting tomorrow, so I'm excited. Decorating is always my favorite part. And then being finished is my second favorite part. Okay, so this signature is done. Need to make a line down the middle of the middle page. Just like that. Okay, and let's get this sewn into its cover. That's the front. Okay, just want to make sure. I'm traumatized now. I'm officially traumatized from putting that cover upside down. Here. Ooh, I smell the watermelon. It smells so good. I think it only took me like 3 days to finish half a watermelon. I love me some watermelon. Okay. We are going. We are getting there. Getting there. And then this paper right here, I ran out of this paper right here. I've gone to Dollar Tree now, they don't have it. So maybe next we'll try the old 99-cent store, but I thought every dollar store had this paper. It's like that elementary school paper, you know? And I'm out of it. I have no more. So I need to find it because I really love this paper. I really, really do love it. Watermelon doesn't last in my house. It goes the day I buy it. Yep, I love it. So now, let's get this sewn in here. Make sure we got our line down the middle. Up here. Okay, so we're good. Get the How's the tomato bit? How's the tomato sauce going?
It's all in the pot.
It's all in the pot? Ooh, okay, cool. That's my all-day snack. 2 a.m. finish tomorrow. Okay, Cheryl, have a good night, girlfriend. Okay, this is going to be the last one I'm doing. I'm like quadruple checking that my cover is going the right way again. I'm traumatized. We are going to back stitch. We're going to front stitch. We are going for it. And let's back stitch a little bit. Okay, you guys, I am done for today. Tomorrow, come back, and I should have the ribbon in. I should have all the signatures sewn in, and we should be ready to decorate. So I'm excited at my progress. I think it's going very, very well. Each book is relatively similar, but of course no book page is the same. And I use different pockets, and of course none of the trim is the same, and some of the pages are different. So you will get to see these. These will be in my shop whenever they get done. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. If you guys want to check out my junk journal printables, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I got 1/3 of them done, so I guess I'm happy with that. But you guys have a good night, and I'll come back and hang out with y'all tomorrow night. Same time, same place. And again, check out my shop at TsunamiRose.net. Thank you guys so much for your support. It is much needed and much love. Thank you, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.